Dogs for selling me clothes, dogs for selling me blanket. If ever I list for the soldier again, devil shall be me sergeant. Poor old soldier, poor old soldier. If ever I list for the soldier again, devil shall be me sergeant.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, on this surprisingly sunny and calm Sunday morning. As you can see, I'm over at the old covert spot. The dynamics are changing. The leaves are on the floor. But still got a nice screen around it, hasn't it, mate?
Yep.
There's Mr. Baldrick doing what Mr. Baldrick does. Baldrick! Baldrick! He loves it, doesn't he? Got a new little coat on him. And shout out to a lot of people, as you all know, here with Dave.
You alright, bud?
Yeah. You go to the traditional way of getting your brew on, mate, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. I got some...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, mate, yeah.
That'll
have a little fire tin like that, and I think they work really well, mate. Because then you've got a tin for something else, haven't you? Yeah. Oh, my missus screams at me sometimes because I buy something because I want the tin. Yeah, I'm serious, mate.
I've got stuff at home that we never use, so I just use the tin. Get rid of the stuff.
There was a nice sort of tobacco tin times two, you know, size. It had some like soap in it. Yeah, and I got her to buy it because I wanted the tin. But yeah, that's just nicely boiled. A brew there. Oh yes. And again, using the old nail varnish remover, ever so cheap. And my little windshield thing, because somebody commented, I'll just show you that in a little bit more depth later on. That's a handy little bit of kit. But yeah, I need to get some water in there and coffee and get that down my neck. But Dave was on this already. That's the first time there, mate, because the gas is full. We've shaken it and done all the bits, and it still don't really want to know, does it?
No, I think it doesn't like the cold weather.
Yeah.
Foxy thing.
So I wouldn't have thought it was that cold, mate, but do you know, when we obviously at times gas was the only option and that.
Yeah, put it in your sleeping bag.
As I said there, mate, yeah. And the old American type, you know, the fold down water bottle.
Yeah.
You know, you'd have that in your burger and you'd wrap your jacket up in that anyway, mate, you know, to stop that and use it as a pillow.
Just shake it, look.
Yeah. But it's just, yeah.
Oh no, it doesn't even work now.
Yeah. But when you say to me cold, I'm thinking snow on the ground and, you know, it's -0 in the daytime, like, you know.
Oh, this chap's going.
Yes, mate. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. Nothing to do with a bit of traditional. And I've not seen one actually that size, mate, because that's bigger than the firebox and all sorts.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Good.
Yeah.
It works fine.
Yeah. Seconds put it together, and there we go, mate.
The thing is, it because of the amount of heat it generates, it's twisted the metal.
Oh, that's always gonna happen, mate. No, but yeah, no, talking about character there, mate, isn't you?
Yeah,
character
no, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll get the old brew on in a minute. Just get a couple of these little chaps on here.
Little fire kit.
Yeah, I'll make him up.
Yeah, I was going to say like your little fondue pot, mate. No, I'll tell you what, the handle comes off that, mate, because I was going to, well, you know, as I do say, bit Gaylord and all that, but it does the business. The handle comes off, mate. No, I like it, I'm serious. This functionality overcomes Gaylord at times, mate. And it is a bit bright, don't get me wrong. But yeah, no, that handle comes off, and that you stored all your food inside it, you know, you boiled in the bags and that, mate. Yeah. So as I'm saying.
Yeah, once you boil in the bag, once I've done my brew.
Yeah, your functionality took over there, mate, yeah. Mind you, Dave, I'm not going to say nothing about that, like, you know, because that is like proper pink, mate. Get that sorted out. Get some spray paint on that. Baldrick! Baldrick! He keeps going on like recce patrols. Baldrick!
Baldrick!
Oh, it's not going to be covert too long, mate. He'll come back. Baldy! Normally comes running in from the other direction.
What's he doing?
Baldy!
I can hear him. I can hear him, he's over here somewhere. There he is, over here.
Baldy! Come here!
Excuse me, snack.
No, but we've definitely changed our love autumn. All the different colours. Anyway, I'll go and find my dog, because if I can't find my dog, Dave, well, yeah, it'd be rude not to, and you know, if I go home without the dog, as I said earlier on, mate, I'm sleeping in your settee. Yeah, I'll be sleeping in your settee for about the next 6 months, mate. Anyway, ladies and gents, bring you back here, as we see, yeah, kind of working that well. Dirtying up that pot, mate, yeah, man points on that. Mind you, when that's enamel, mate, is that going to take the heat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I've used it before.
Yeah.
Oh, it just because it's on an open fire, it blackens it up. But yeah.
Mans it up, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's going nicely, then,
Yeah.
as well. Because that's something I've got to get, mate. I know from one of them.
Yeah. One of these blow tubes.
It was struggling a bit, and he just give it a.
Yeah.
The cracking bits of kit, mate.
That's it. Yeah. And you go, and your face is further away from it.
No, nice one. Look at here. That's going guns. We have Mr. Baldrick back. I'll just calm him down a little bit because he keeps going on like proper. I know. He's looking at me. He's like, you know what I mean? I can't.
You bastard, Dave.
Well, just calm him down a little bit because he keeps going on a lot in extended patrols, mate, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And every time he does, you know, it's all right. I know he's going to come back, but I flap like because if I haven't got the dog, look at him. If I haven't got the dog, I'm not going home because I'm not that brave. I'm being serious as well. Like as you say, my missus is quite little, but she's quite fiery and that as well.
I've got one like that as well.
Yeah. And back in the day, like I taught her a few things, and when she's smart anyway, she goes, "If I ever wanted to get you, I'll just wait till you were asleep." And I belt you
quite often, yeah.
Yeah.
So she's got all day for that.
Yeah. And hit you with a wok or something like, and I think, oh blimey. She goes, well, you told me to think of different things or think out of the box. That's a nice little. Do you want to just show us your little knife there, mate? A little bit of
bling, a little bit of knife porn.
Yeah. It's got a nice bone handle on, hasn't it?
It has. It's Muller Setter.
Right. But it fits nice in the hand.
Yeah,
mate,
I'm going to put some knurling on here.
Yeah.
Just where your thumb goes, but. Yeah, no.
Jimping they call that, don't they?
Jimping, yeah, not knurling, yeah, jimping. Well done.
Quite impressed. I remember the technical term for it, mate.
Yeah, no, nice little sheath. Nice sheath. But I've got a couple of other. I'm just going to get one out.
Because they do make good brew bags, mate, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
DB Firkins.
Now, that's a nice Elkridge. It's got the jimping on it.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, I quite like the look of that, mate. I don't know why I don't sort of take them by the sheath, but
no, sheath's shite.
Yeah.
That's the only problem with it. That's the sheath is not good. No. But I'm going to make one for that.
Yeah.
And I've got my old battering ram.
Oh yes, mate. Yeah.
The old backhoes.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with them, mate. Yeah.
No, backhoe.
No, you always got to carry one.
And
that's quite a robust blade on that, mate.
They call it a chisel.
Yeah, but that is an actual like woodworking tool.
Yeah, I use it for
you're battering.
But
that's quite must
you feel that in your hand?
Yeah. I don't want to hold your tool in my hand, mate. You sod off. No, I'll tell you what, mate. That is nice, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's old. I've had it a long time. Yeah. I got that was one of my first knives. That was.
Well thick, mate.
It's a backhoe.
It's no good for doing a.
No.
No, but you still run a file on that.
Yeah.
So that's got some.
Yeah, it's
nice
for
high
battering,
ground,
basically.
Isn't it? Nice high ground on that.
Oh,
we're doing there. But yeah, no, I quite like that. Mr. Baldrick, did I hear you bark then, Mr. Baldrick? I'll let you off when you don't go that far, mate. But
yeah. Put it back in.
Yeah, so still sharp little ball, mate. Yeah.
They call it a chisel knife.
Oh, look at one of them, mate. They're quite weren't expensive either, mate. Was it not for?
15, 16 quid, something like that.
Yeah. We're talking about them more. That's quite. It is. I mean, genuinely robust, mate. Is that you did that?
No, that's a GM one. That's what's his name? Jeff Martin made that GM.
Yeah.
Jeff Martin.
That's nice.
That's old.
Yeah, no, but it's character, mate. I like it. Yeah.
I like that. Right.
Get your brew on here, mate.
I'll have a bit of a collapse.
Right. Anyway, ladies and gents, my aim is to have a very Bentless pie, just because. Why not, eh? Why not?
You hungry, bee?
Alright, ladies and gents, we've just done a little bit of cutting with the respective saws. So we've done some, we've improved it because we've now got some coasters, mate, because we're like proper posh. We are like them posh knobs from London, aren't we?
Oh yes,
that have got more money than sense. Your one's a little bit more beefier, but
I say, Edwin,
when you look at them, mate, as you rightly saw,
like
you
little angel.
there's like the dress or whatever. There's the wing, and there's a sneak box. There's the head. Look, it's a bit like an angel. We could sell this to people in Rome, couldn't we?
We could. Oh,
make a fortune.
So you know, we'll get it blessed.
Oh yeah.
And put some holy water on it.
Yeah.
I need a wee in a minute.
The Pope could have this on a chain, couldn't he?
He could run his neck.
He's got a few bob of pain, wouldn't he?
A bit of wooden bling.
Yeah. no, but you know what I mean? Marketed in the right way, because that does look like
an angel.
Very holy-like, doesn't it?
That's it.
And even on the other side, it kind of looks like that. But it looks like the angel.
That's incredible. Bit
flying
of
away because there's probably somebody's cooking up kebabs or something, don't they? And he's hungry. But it's a posh coaster, mate. You know, you could sell them to them posh twats in London with more money than sense, like proper authentic, you know, deep Essex, you know, handmade artisan coasters and that. You don't do nothing, you just saw them off and sell them. Like, if you do anything, you just, you know what I mean? Yeah, very nice. But anyway, see, we've poshed up. David will be impressed. Now, I did do a few shout outs as well to kind of everybody really, but it's getting near Crimbo and that, mate. People have got things on with the family, because what I actually said to people was, look, I'm not getting a lot of love here, and I promise, like, faithfully, that, you know, the morning before I come over, I will have me weekly shower, whether it's a Friday or not. You know, wash me pits and me bits, and fling a bit of the old underarm squaddy. No, so I think it's like probably just people not turning up because of my personal hygiene and that. Keeping an eye out just for Mr. Baldrick, he was there. Oh, there he is, look. You loving it, mate? Oh, I love it, Dad. Where's the bacon, Dad? You got pie? We got pie as well. He said, yeah, I love pie. Baldrick. But it's lovely here, mate, when the planes ain't going over, isn't it?
Cracking. I love it here. It's such a nice...
Oh, David's seat.
And you never know that it was covert. There's no pesters, nobody comes by, do they?
Well, hopefully not, mate. Let's not put the mockers on it. You've got that little Russian rucksack, mate. That kind of not a bad little pack for the money, mate, is it?
No, I was quite pleased with that. I mean, it's small, but it does what it says on the thing. You know,
well,
it's a day bag.
As you say, I mean, you've come in with that, mate, and that, and a plastic bag, which is okay because you've got KKs in there. You don't want to squash the KKs. Yeah, and you know, that's more than enough, mate. Because I've got to be honest, mate, and I am being funny, if that makes sense. You generally come heavy side up, didn't you? Yeah, heavy side up, mate. Yeah. So even I was bloody impressed today. So I think I'll yeah, finish my brew and drag that thing out and try and have another go at pie. Here you see Mr. Baldrick taking in some of the sun. Mr. Baldrick, he do love his hammock. As soon as you put one up, mate, he dives in it, doesn't he? Oh, boy.
Alright, B. You alright, boy? Good boy.
It's ever so warm.
You alright, Em? You alright, dear?
Not too much close up, mate. Eh? Oh, he just wants to go to sleep now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Bless him.
You like your dad, don't you?
But the old hammocks, mate, they're the dog's what's it. Just, you know, they're small, they're light, stick them in your pocket.
Lovely, isn't it?
And
comfy.
Whack them up. No, seriously. I've got some in there. I just whacked it up anyway, mate. A little bit of silver fork, you know, like I cover it in a bit of material, so it's in there just to keep me bum warm, and I'll be like proper asleep. So would he.
Oh, he's almost gone anyway.
I know. But the moment I put it up, I never even got any. He's straight in there, and he loves it, doesn't he? He's a good old boy. Yeah. You ready to Scooby snacks? Yeah. That's most important, isn't it? And you had some water, didn't you? Yeah. Oh, serious, he's getting his head down, look.
Yeah, his eyes are struggling.
He's just like his dad then, isn't he?
Yeah, well, yeah. Where he gets it from?
Yeah,
Oh.
got your nice new coat. Yeah, that's warm, isn't it? Let's get me out. Oh, that is warm under there. Yeah, don't want you getting cold. You don't like getting cold, do you? He was probably cold when he was a puppy, and he don't like it now. That's all right, mate. That's all right. Oh, I'll tell you what, though, I could actually just go to sleep, mate. I'll tell you, ladies and gents, you can probably hear Davey's in the background chopping a bit of wood for his boiling the bags. And there's my little, well, I think it's a barbecue thing, really. What I did do last time was stick a load of wood in it, just to keep it all nice and dry, and that has worked, because that is all the kindling in there, and then some nice little chunky logs on top. Very nice. So I'll get that going, so I can get that in there and see if I can make a better job of cooking up a fried mintless pie. Right. Huh?
That's the wood in your.
Yes, mate. No. So that's what we're talking about.
That's brilliant. That's
Just
all dry now.
Yeah. No, just stuck it in there, mate.
Yeah,
last time. Yeah. It's Army Vic. Prior preparation and planning prevents a piss poor performance. I learned that very early on in my career. Kept the old training sergeant off your back. I remember his rule, sergeant man, is don't fight less than I tell you to, and then you go on overtime, and don't kill nothing less than you need to eat it. That's a nice old big stove, mate, isn't it?
Oh, not bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Trouble with all the heat and stuff, it does tend to sort of buckle it a little bit.
Yeah. Oh well, it's getting the job done, mate, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Has man that pot up a bit as well, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
It was a bit bright, but you know, functionality there, mate. That handle come up and I thought, oh no, no. Very nice. Right, I'm gonna get mine going, mate. Did you press record, mate? So
I thought it was on.
Oh, not when I give it you. Right, ladies and gents, obviously just we've both just had a right laugh, because I've done a really nice job on this. A little bit of birch bark, a little bit of fat wood and all that, and I was like giving it like proper on point Ray Mears and all that, like with the old like my fire on that. And then Dave's handed me back the cam, and I've looked and it weren't on record, mate, was it? No, that was proper. That was like bit of background music. You could have thought Ray Mears was doing that, mate.
I'm so sorry, mate.
No,
that was brilliant.
No, mate, it's giving us a giggle, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it has.
But that was like.
You can do it again later. Put it out and do it again.
No, mate, no. But I just want that captured like that was proper Ray Mears. It was like, you know, everything like, you know, all with tinders and, you know, oh look, all graded and all that. Oh bless, but never mind. Anyway, mate, give us a giggle, didn't he? But still, I'm still going to get that pie down my neck, and that's the main thing there, because that's going along nicely. Yeah, it just made me roll up. Although you certainly beat me to the post when it comes to the grub, mate. What we got there?
I've got yellow chicken curry with pilau rice.
Very nice, mate.
Got a bit of everything in it. A bit of bean and a bit of potato and lumps of chicken.
Armies of fought wars on
this,
mate.
Doesn't taste too bad either.
Yeah. Well, one thing is, it just seems to need a lot of oxygen. It's catching now, but yeah. Don't know. I've had a bit of trouble with it, mate. Did last time.
Got any holes in the bottom?
It's got holes in the bottom, but I just think it's perhaps the tub it's burning in is too small. But I mean, it's all right. You just got to work on it a bit. There's Mr. Ball that's thinking, where's this bloody pie going? It's my new jacket up there. I'll show you that in a second. And there's one of them A-frame seats. Well, so I made you that a long while ago, mate, didn't I?
Yeah.
First time you had it up and that. Pulled it, go on, get in it. Go on, you know you want to. If I sit in it, mate, you'll be straight in. But yeah, that's work, mate, and it takes you. Stitching's all good. It's just a nice. Oh, you're going to have a little sit down, mate. Oh,
sit down, you do that.
You're going to have a little bit of posh. Make sure he doesn't jump at you, mate. Yeah. Bless him.
No, he's alright, he's chewing a stick.
Yeah, but he'll be over straight. Baldick, away, Baldick. Baldic, gone. Baldic, away.
Look at me, look.
Baldic. No, but seat's alright, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, very comfy. Hey, it's so comfy, I'm going to go to sleep in it in a minute.
What's your dinner with him, Mike? Because he's a bit of a punky. He'll have anything or anybody, he will. Baldrick. Oh, that's catching there. Get some coals on there and get me old pie in there. So I'm hungry. Right, ladies and gents, I've got a nice fire, nice bed of coals in there now. And obviously, just learning from last time when I was with Mike, I've got the old Frey Bentos tin upside down, 2 bits of wood on it, just giving the bottom of the pie, because it got burnt, a bit of air or leeway there. So yeah, took the lid off completely this time, and I need to get that lid on that now, mate, and give it about 15 minutes this time. Yeah, but bring you back if it works. And if I don't, I'll just bring you back, but I'll be a sad little puppy because I haven't had my pie. I think old David Fairs will be impressed by this. My persistence, my tenacity, you know, my pursuing in a sense of adversity. But he still won't believe it unless he sees it. And here we see Dave getting his head down, Mr. Baldrick taking advantage. Oh, very nice.
That's it.
Right, ladies and gents, obviously the pie opening ceremony has been captured on your cam, mate, innit, because you were just there. Beautiful pie, not burnt at the bottom this time, because I stuck it on there and then put it on there, you know, just give it,
give a bit of height.
You can see that it's not burnt down there. That pastry is just like Frey Bentos pastry. It's quite manly because it's got a little coating of like bushcraft ash on it or whatever, which is all super fine. And look at that, there is no grey areas. And I know some people don't rate these, but I love these.
Yeah, nothing wrong with
Pie
them.
in the woods, David Fairs, eat your heart out, mate. David Fairs, get it done.
Yeah.
This is food for ninja commandos.
Ninja commanders, yeah.
Yeah, and Vikings. No,
Food of the gods.
Oh yes, mate. It's not a trace of being burnt on that, so that's a job
No,
done on that.
yeah. So you've sussed out of the. You can cook anything on those little things.
Worked well, mate. Still a lot of heat coming
Yeah,
up there.
that's good.
It weren't a 5-minute job, were it?
No,
no. Time, but you know, it's pie.
Yeah.
In the woods. Mr. Baldrick, he's gonna lick the dish for me, isn't he? Where's he gone?
Baldrick! Could be back in a minute.
No,
there he is.
He don't go too far when he's grubber back. He says, he goes, come on, I'll lick the plate for you then. Give me some pie, you back it. And I love that pastry, mate. Still.
Yeah. Still steam coming out of it as well. Nice and warm.
Yeah, it just needs 2 next time.
Yeah. I got mine for 85p from Home Bargains.
Yeah, you can get them quite cheap as well.
Yeah, 85p they were. What I liked about it is you can use the tins as well.
Well, good, mate.
Yeah, no, yeah, perfect. Nothing wrong with that tin. And you could cook on them, you could cook in them.
I suppose if you push come to shove, mate,
Yeah, good.
That's wrong, really, because it should be Mr. Baldrick's bit. But as you see, it's not even burnt knee, not even
Brilliant.
bottom mat. So, yeah, there you go, David. David, my technical advisor. I've just impressed you, haven't I, my son? Because I've just impressed my belly. Mr. Baldrick.
Baldrick! Here he comes.
Now, mate, nice bang on that. Oh, yeah. Nice bang on that. Oh, go on. Oh, get in there, boy. I'll tell you, Mum. That's your best thing, innit? Oh, pie and gravy, Dad. I love that. Oh, I love that. I knew you was a snappy, Dad. First time I saw you. Because he'll lick that till the enamel comes off it. But yeah, I'm quite chuffed with pleased with my new old jacket there, mate.
Yeah, no, it looks
I
good.
wanted one, and I do like the old camouflage pattern.
I like the fact that you put the cuffs on as well.
Yeah, well,
the knitted cuffs.
yeah,
Yeah,
and they're proper paracord
yeah,
ones, mate.
yeah,
you
no.
could use like a bit of sock just turned over. I've seen
No,
that
that's
one, but, I mean,
that's
proper,
the biz buzz,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah, £8. You know,
Worth it.
and they're not in any way tight or restrictive, mate. You know.
No, it stops the air going up them.
Yeah, it just really does make it comfy and that, like, and stops the wind, mate, because it's a windproof smock line.
Yeah.
Not waterproof, not Gore-Tex, just made of tough canvas, unique design, and
Prisoner Cruiser.
so yes, that's what I'm pretending to be a guardsman with a green jacket, like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I know what the officer wants to do, lads, but this is what we're actually going to do.
So, yeah. This is what he said. This is what we're going to do. Yeah.
Jobs and men. Anyway, ladies and gents, bring it back, because I've just fed my Just a stomach. quick one there, ladies and gentlemen, after Mr. Baldrick has licked it, but not one single little bit of burning on that at all, Dave, is there?
Brilliant.
Because last time there was, and that's just because, like I say, everything. So when I say we haven't accomplished much today, we've just chilled and caught up, mate.
Yeah.
Ain't seen each other for a while. Well, I've learned how to cook a pie in the wood. Yeah. I've done a Carlisle, haven't I?
You have.
I've cooked something in the woods. Yeah, anyway, like, I mean, next time Davy Fairs comes over, I'll turn up with a tin of rice or something, won't I?
Yeah.
No. No, we couldn't make it today, bless him. Right, it's been a good little day, mate, really, hasn't it? We had a laugh
Enjoyed it.
And a joke, yeah.
Yeah, enjoyed it. Been really good. No,
There's been a few people about and that as well, because,
Yeah.
I mean, right down, deep down that way, there was a bloke with a dog, and the other side there was a mountain bikes, weren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you're not allowed to put, tripwires. No, I mean, you just can't. No. Like in the old days, mate. But no, it's not my woods. But I love the old autumn now, mate, with all the different changing colours. But I suppose next time I come here, it'll be like bare arse, naked skeleton, won't it?
Pretty much.
Except for the old
Yeah.
screen around here. Right. Nice one. Right, ladies and gentlemen, in between aircraft taking off and Dave snoring over there, because he's fed his face and he's having 40 winks. Yeah, this is a jacket I've always wanted. Many years ago, about 85, 86, we sent off to SAS, which is a company that used to make stuff for squaddies in Lancashire, and I had the exact same designer jacket but made in a British DPM. What we're looking at here, and I'm just throwing this in there because there's a few people on Facebook asked me to have a better look at this, is the original World War II first camouflage sort of smock, really. Issue 2 commando type units, not the Denson smock, which is something, the parachute smock, something different, but literally when you see this, and they call it brushstroke camouflage, because it literally was, it was dyed onto the material by hand. I've got this from Silverman's. I think the camouflage one, exactly the same design as the beige one, and I think it was about 90 quid, but however I didn't pay for it, ladies and gents, as such. Well, I did pay for it, hang on, careful what you say here. The Gore-Tex DPM bivvy bag, the 2 Special Forces one, somebody contacted me, wanted it as a hide for rabbit shooting. We come to a very good agreed price. He's happy, I'm happy, and I did what I call a David, which is flog a bit of kit to get a bit of kit. I'll bring you back when that annoying aircraft's gone. Well, anyway, ladies and gents, they're gone now, but as we can see, the camouflage pattern is quite unique. Large brush strokes, very effective camouflage, very reminiscent of the South African camouflage, which is like a big large bold colours, and it really does work. That kind of blends into a multitude of different terrain, so maybe we're looking at the the very embryo of multicam. But yeah, design of the smock has patch pockets, although they do have little bellows in them, 2 top pockets, large bottom pockets. On the inside there is, see where that stitch line is, there's a draw cord on the inside and a draw cord at the bottom. Again, it's all heavy duty stuff, and when we look at the inside, it really is a nice but soft sort of a cross between a heavy canvas, a heavy cotton and a light canvas, which is really good. And obviously these are replica. You wouldn't even dream about paying for one of these if it was real and in good nick, but they come from Silverman's, only place you can get them. And like I said, I did a dibble on a bit of kit and got this. Is something I've always wanted. Not much to modify on these. They're pull over the head style, which as you all know I do like. Again, there is an opportunity. The next lot had a zip down to about there, and then like some of them had them tailored so there was a zip all the way down the front. But where it comes in there, this bellows is actually sewn up, so I just had to unstitch it because it's not meant to be like this. It's meant to have that little throat bit there. And again, nice hood, nothing flash, nothing fancy about it. Draw cords, all faithful to the original. But it's a really nice jacket. Went to Northfield yesterday with the missus. Properly rained. You know when you get that drizzly rain that's constant. Well, I wasn't wet at all, but obviously like all jackets this comes with a certain amount of waterproofing. You know, you could re-proof it as well. It's not waterproof, but it most definitely is windproof. As soon as I stuck that on, the wind at the market, because it's a big old market, big open area, woof, the wind gone and I was instantly a lot warmer because you're cutting away that wind, which will, you know, cold will stop me from sleeping, but wind will actually kill you. But anyway, that's my new smock. Had a little dibble, as I say, done a David. And got that. There's not much you can modify these things to. I'm not turning it into a, you know, pocket rocket or nothing, but what I did do, and I did send off for proper, they cost £8, but you could use a bit of sock or so, but it's not just the same. And all I've done there, Dave couldn't believe it. He said, well, you look so, you know, like proper professional. I said, oh, cheers, mate. But just sewed on some paracuffs there, which I always like to have on a jacket, because this is kind of like a winterised jacket. No reason why you couldn't wear it just that and a t-shirt in the summer, because that's what smocks are designed for, ladies and gents, to be big and bulky so you can put stuff underneath them, and if necessary, even if you're on hard routine in hot weather, you've got a t-shirt underneath and that on top, like, you know, giving you the protection as you move through the bush and the undergrowth. Alright, Mr. Baldrick, do you approve of the new jacket? Mr. Baldrick's also got a new jacket as well. Dave's catching 40 winks until Mr. Harper decides to jump on his lap. Got a bra on. Did come with the intention of building something, but me and Dave, obviously I've talked him out now because he's in his seat, his head in a way. Yeah, I don't know. You ain't got to build something every time, have you? No, yeah, but I've always wanted one of them smocks in that camouflage pattern, and you know, I've got one. And as I say there, just swapped a bit of kit. The lad does a lot of this shooting and that, and he wants to use it as a, you know, a prone hide, if that makes sense. And shoots his rabbit, so a dibble was done. He's happy and I'm very happy. But you can only get these from Silverman's, ladies and gents. Silverman's a good little firm. However, seriously, if you go onto a Silverman's website and you see something you want, I mean, you can't get these anywhere else. It's a bit odd shape because I stuck a bit of wood through the arms of it. But seriously, if you go onto the Silverman's site and you see something you want, cut and paste what the item is and then Google search, because you'll get it a lot cheaper elsewhere. It's a good firm. You can go right in the shop, but it's blooming expensive. Like I say, that's where I got that Bergen from as well. So if you're selective in what you buy, you can be quizzed in. I've been in there, so has Mr. Baldrick. My old little M90 hammock. Love this thing. Mr. Baldrick, you've been fed well, haven't you? Don't tell your mum that you've had a bit of curry and rice. It's a really nice day here. I've David's seat, which is surprisingly comfortable. What I mean by that, you don't look at it, but it is. I love the old autumn. And here, just to show how comfortable these seats are, we are. Mr. Baldrick, you like that, Mr. Baldrick? You say, oh, I like that, don't you? Bit cold on your bum, is it? I said, yeah, I like sitting in this seat. And here we see Mr. Baldrick in sleep mode. Look at him. He's tired boy, Mrs. Baldrick. You wore yourself out, mate, didn't you? Or you're a bit like me when you've had something to eat, you want to go and sleep. But you like that chair, don't you? So I do like this chair, Dad. Oh, well, let's get two up then, mate. Alright, ladies and gents, can't remember who, but don't really matter. Somebody just inquired about this last time I was using it. I have a belief this is a steamer. It goes into a bigger pot. Where's Baldrick off to? Oh, he's seen something. Baldrick's over there, he's seen something.
Went into that bush over there.
Yeah, that's been a dog. Right, anyway, back to this. I don't know, I think I got it from a second-hand shop or whatever. They are about, you can buy them. But literally, all it is, you know, like if you want to steam your vegetables or stuff like that, comes all the way over. So you could be looking at a nice little fire dish there, mate, couldn't you?
Yeah.
It'll keep it proper aerated all the way round. It's got little feet on it. You could have your fire in there if you wanted. But what I always find it's ever so good for, I've had it for like forever, picked it up years ago, is when you want to use it as a trangier.
Windbreak.
Windbreak, yeah. There's our trangier in there, right in the middle. And you know what I mean, as you said, you could put your big pot on there, mate. Well, that was your girly pot, that's now a manly pot. But yeah. I mean, there you go. And there's still enough air in there getting into it, and there's just probably about the right thing of mate. Yeah, so
dangle.
Yeah, it's but yeah, ladies and gents, if you see them about, oh, little bits of kit, stainless steel, don't exactly weigh a lot.
No, perfectly.
But yeah, I mean, I'll just leave it over there, leave it over here now. But again, that's a whole bit of kit. But you think just the engineering in it, mate, you know, with all the bits there, it costs a fortune, but it didn't, and they don't, for unknown reasons. But there you go. So that is it. I can't remember who asked me about it. I think it was one of the lads on Facebook, but there you go. It goes right down to that, and you can actually store your trangier inside that, which is not a bad thing either. 2 for 1 special offer, as I always say. Or bog off, buy one get one free. There you go. So you know what I mean.
Perfect.
Looks like a spaceship or something like that.
It does, doesn't it?
A lot of Dalek could turn up. No, but there you go. Can't remember who asked me to have a little closer look at that, ladies and gents, but I mean that's a cracking bit of kit. And couple of £3 or whatever. Weren't expensive. Well, it weren't expensive because I bought it. And I'll tell you what, mate, mentioning these smashes again, because I'm doing mine, is the old water bottle. Now this is kind of like a hip flask in shape, mate, and we say there's 64 fluid ounces, so it's the same as the big Nalgene bottles. It's got a smaller, do you know what I meant to do, mate, was just to see if it will take a soil water filter on the top of that.
I've got one at home.
Yeah.
I'll try it when I get home.
Yeah, but ladies and gents, seriously, you know, they're kind of like a novelty thing really, mate, you know, but they are stainless steel, kidney shaped, and that just goes right inside your little pack there, mate, doesn't it?
Right in the back of there.
Yeah. And you got almost just shy of 2 litres of water, mate. And I think that's a cracking and very underrated way of carrying about, you know, as I say.
Oh, 2 litres of water?
Yeah, just shy of 2 litres. Because if you put an Nalgene bottle in there, that's taken up like a third of it.
Yeah, because it comes over here,
Yeah,
you know, because they're Nalgene bottles the size of your fist.
Yeah.
But no,
that's very underrated, mate.
No, I like them.
Yeah, and you shot one to me, mate. I think I made a pack of that, but that's very much on my, you know, go-to kit list.
You made me a pouch for it.
Yeah.
Which I use all the time, and I'll keep that in there.
Yeah.
It's just today.
The
only reason I stuck it in there rather than have another pouch.
Yeah, because you can have it like that or whatever. But it doesn't matter. But it's just I'll tell you what, mate. You know, initially brought out as a novelty type of thing, and you know, in all honesty, mate, I think that's a cracking. It's
stainless steel, and it will take a heat. Yeah. You could boil water in it.
Yeah.
When we camped last year, I think it was January time. It was really cold. What I did was put some hot water in it and put it in my sleeping bag. So, and you know, I pushed it down by my feet, keep my feet warm at night. It was just freezing, absolutely freezing. All ice on the inside of the tent. I've never had that before. No, that was cold.
Me and Dave, we put it like it was like early January up at Roper's Farm.
Yeah.
And we did a real cold one there, mate. That's
what I was talking about, Ropers.
Yeah, because that was like an old Arctic thing, and that, you know, metal bottle. You boil it up, wrap it in it. Well, in the army it was your towel, and then you had it down by your Debris Firkins, like your ghoulies, like you know. Well, it was midpoint in the sleeping bag, mate. Is what I'm trying to say, you know. And that is an old Arctic trick, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I'll show Romeo how to do that one day.
Another good thing is peeing in a bottle, peeing in a plastic water bottle. Yeah. And the warmth of that will just keep you warm for a little while.
You've been watching too much Bear Grylls,
I
have,
have,
mate.
yeah. No, that's where I got it from. I wouldn't do that myself.
No.
Trouble is, I can't get it into the neck of the bottle.
Well, you need a wider one, don't you?
Yeah. You need one like your same size as your cup.
Yeah. No, but yeah, no. I'm serious though, mate. I do sort of,
I do like that.
That's very underrated way of carrying 2 litres of water, mate. And
we're going up to Camp Shaky, in December. That will be filled with alcohol, because when they say bring a hip flask,
you have got.
I got big hips.
Yeah, and you got a carrier for it as well, mate.
Yeah. So that'll go across my shoulder like that, and that'll be full of. I'm debating whether it's going to be bourbon or Scotch. Probably bourbon, I think. A little bit of the old bourbon, but perfect. I'm so pleased with it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got it. It is proper stainless steel, 64 ounces.
Yeah. It does the job, mate. I'll tell you what. You can get one of them in the back of your Bergen or anything, mate. Wouldn't you? You know what I mean? No, I'll do that.
I'll tell you where I've seen them recently, rather than online, and that is B&M's.
Yeah.
The big B&M shop.
Yeah.
And they've got patterns on them.
Yeah.
For a heavy drinker and that.
Oh yeah.
Jokey, but they're still.
Exactly what
that we've got patterns on them.
Yeah. You wouldn't think it, mate, but once you've had it and used it, a very viable bit of. You've had what, 3-4 brews out of that today?
Oh, cross, yeah.
And done your food out of it.
Boiled me bags, yeah.
So yeah, no, that's nice.
Yeah, we're good.
Gets a mention in dispatches, that does, mate.
Absolutely.
So there's Mr. Baldick. You joined us. Have you woke you up, yourself? I had my kip now, Dad. Yeah. Baldick, did you have your pie? You did. Oh, yes, Dad. Don't tell Mum I'll give you a pie. She'll kill me.
Ooh, pie. Pie dog.
And there's a little bit of wood there. Dave's brought in. Just to do a little bit more building with that, mate. I'm not worried. I'm not going to go cutting down stuff, mate, or anything to make stuff. So it's in the wood, and we'll have a little play around with that next time we come over. That's nice. I appreciate it, mate. It'll all be put to good use.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you used a bit of it today, get your fire going, didn't you?
I did. Chop one up.
Well, even if it's that, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No, that's
and
fine.
it won't be, because I'll see her make a little bench out of it or something, mate.
No,
Which we'll do.
It's all nice. It'll get used.
Because there is some deadfall, but not much of it here, mate. It's quite managed here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And forever, I'm just not cutting things down less than, you know what I mean? There's a reason to. But my old DB13, absolutely solid this thing is, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's perfect.
Yeah, it looks rickety, doesn't it? But it's solid, isn't
I
it?
see you put paint to that tree that was laying here. There's a big old tree.
Oh yeah, that's it there, mate.
There,
yeah, that's it there. Because that was that silk we saw going through that, mate. The big one.
Yeah,
spot on.
Sail through it,
I
isn't
think
it?
that's the other bit of it. What David made a bench out of. Got to do a little bit of repair on that.
Yeah. In fact, you look at that. It's a shame you cut them off, because they'd have made legs. Look. Look at that, look.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean there, mate. Yeah. Them two.
Yeah.
And them two. But there's always been one at a wonky angle, mate. There is. Be like I'll build one.
Yeah.
But I'm quite.
No, that's solid. That is.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And that string's still tight, mate. That's the stuff you get out of the pound shop, mate.
Yeah, Sizewell.
I'm quite sort of impressed by that.
Plastic Sizewell.
I always prefer like just natural string, but at times you can't use it.
You
Like
can't use it.
no. But again, like I say, if there's anything wrong or we lose a covert spot, I'll always just come down like I did the other one, mate, and just take all the stuff away.
Yeah. I can't see it's going to lose it.
Well, if it happens, mate.
How long have you been coming over here?
Oh, good 2 years, mate. I found the film where me and Mike literally came wandering in that way.
Yeah.
To get to the corner of the field where we could kind of go. We wanted to hit the road on that side. That's what we're aiming to do. And you seen something, mate?
Yeah, I thought I saw some movement over there. Maybe not.
Baldrick?
Just catching things out of my eye.
Kill. Just exterminate.
No, I've been over 2 or 3 times now, and that's the first time I've seen the amount of people wandering about in the wood. Normally you don't hear anybody.
And just on that wood line there,
on the footpath,
you
get somebody, but not in the actual wood. But that was definitely somebody walking, because that was a dog and a walker.
And the first thing, mate, I know you think you might be seen, but always Because if somebody's looking, yeah,
aren't we?
yeah, but if somebody's looking towards you, yeah, or in your general direction, they may not have noticed you, and you think they can see you, but they can't, yeah. And the moment people do that, move, that's when they see you.
Yeah, that's right. As long as you stand still.
Don't matter if you've got a yellow and black jacket on, they'll see movement is the most.
Mostly.
Yeah, so just freeze, stand still. Baldrick, what's that? What's that, Baldrick? See, people will think I'll put that one in there now.
Oh,
You're
Eddie,
wrong. No,
you're right, mate.
No, you're wrong. That was that curry.
It was
Baldrick's like that. Baldrick's like that. My dad does that.
Dad does that.
Yeah, sometimes gets me rot in my head. It's a bloke thing, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, it's a bloke thing.
Women don't understand it. A little hole for us there, mate.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I was so pleased with that. I gave 12 quid for that.
Yeah? Oh,
Yeah.
blimey, mate. Not even
It was
on it.
second hand. It
Yeah.
wasn't new.
No.
It was second hand, but I use it for carving
Yeah.
because it's such a. You feel how sharp the end of that.
No. Yes, mate. Yeah, I know
It's
you
so
do a good
so
edge on
sharp.
stuff.
I mean, I always bring my puck with me
Yeah.
and just give that a wipe over. But that, I mean, that'll trim anything.
I mean, that's like hard ass decking, isn't it?
Even make, you know,
Ferrous
like
stick.
kindling. Look,
Yeah.
ferrous. So that's how sharp that is. I really love that.
Yeah.
And it, you know, it fits nice in the hand. You can control it.
And the thing is, mate, with it, because it's not so heavy, you always have it with you.
Yeah, you can do.
Because that's another secret, mate. You're only ever going to be using the stuff you carry with you all the time.
Right. My missus thinks I'm mad with all, you know, all the stuff that we've got. But
Well, all you got to say to that is, mate, well, at
it's
least,
there. It'll be used one day.
yeah, at least I'm not like down a pub, coming home,
No,
wet in the bed and chasing the
that's it.
little dolly birds.
That's it.
it,
I
yeah.
think she'd prefer that, to be honest. Kind of so would I as
When,
well.
when I say that to my missus, like she goes, if a dolly bird got hold of you, Ed, she'd kill you.
Yeah.
Like, and
End up with a heart attack.
yeah, all I say is I'm leaving the room.
Yeah.
What a way to go.
Yeah.
Anyway.